Binance and KuCoin have amongst the largest altcoin support out of all the crypto exchanges out there. Both have low fees, support for staking and lending crypto, futures trading, and all the more advanced crypto trading features you would want. There are some key differences between Binance and KuCoin though, including their trading fees, support for trading bots, and how you can send crypto and fiat currency on and off the platform. So we'll compare all of that in this video and see which crypto exchange would be most suitable for you. Timestamps for each section are below. And if you want to sign up to Binance or KuCoin, I'll leave the links down there to each platform as well. Also tutorials for each exchange down in the description if you want to know how to actually get set up and trade on each. Coming to asset support, they do actually both support more tokens than most other exchanges. So if you're looking to invest in some smaller tokens that you can't find on Coinbase or Kraken, you'll probably find them on these two. The main difference between them is that Binance has its own ecosystem along with the Binance Smart Chain. So there are definitely some smaller and newer tokens listed on Binance that you might not be able to find on KuCoin. And then there are some other coins from different chains that you won't get on Binance that you might have to go to KuCoin for. 99% of what you will want to trade is probably on both, but if you don't know if a coin is supported, just go to the markets tab on each of the exchanges and search for the coin's ticker, and then you'll see if trading is supported. When it comes to stablecoins, Binance has its own US dollar stablecoin called BUSD, which you can use to trade against virtually every currency on the platform. But they also support a lot of other stablecoins like USDT, USDC, and DAI. KuCoin supports USDC, but USDT really is the main US dollar stablecoin that you'll be using for trading. But they also support UST, which is the Terra US dollar stablecoin that sits on the Terra blockchain. Binance doesn't support this, so if you want that, you'll have to go over to KuCoin to trade it. Also, a massive difference is that KuCoin doesn't support fiat currency trading directly. So if you want to put, for example, US dollars, your own fiat currency on the system to buy Bitcoin, you won't find a trading pair for that you can use the advanced trading features for, but you can find that on Binance. But I'll give specifics later on in the video. Both offer support for futures trading and trading futures on leverage as well, with support for using Bitcoin or a US dollar stablecoin as collateral to borrow against. And they both have leverage token trading as well, which is where you buy a special token that moves up or down in price more than the actual underlying. So for example, a 2x leverage Bitcoin token would move 2 times more up or down than the price of Bitcoin. Moving on to the actual trading platforms though, they are for the most part exactly the same. Both use TradingView for their charts, which is pretty much what every trading system will use. All the usual indicators and charting tools are there for both. Both give you total control over order types with support for market orders, limit orders, and stop orders. And as trading systems go, really these are everything you could ask for. They don't really get beaten out by any other exchange. And if you want to know how to use those more advanced screens, I'll leave those videos in the description. Something Binance doesn't have though that KuCoin does is a trading pin. It's just a 6-digit pin code that you'll need to put in when trading on KuCoin, and it unlocks the trading screen for about half an hour. That's just an extra security step so that if someone does have access to your trading screen, they won't be able to trade unless they also have your pin. When it comes to trading fees, both actually have extremely low fees and are amongst the lowest in the industry. Both actually start off their trading fees at 0.1%, but both also give you a discount on your fees when you pay with their native exchange tokens. For Binance, you get a 25% discount for paying in BNB, which you can buy on the platform, and you'll need to toggle on the pay with BNB option in your settings, which takes your trading fees down to 0.075%, which is super low. For KuCoin, you'll need to buy some of their exchange token, which is KCS, which you can only get on KuCoin, by the way, and toggle the setting to get the 20% discount on your fees. So if you traded $10,000 worth of crypto on Binance, you'd pay $7.50 in fees, and on KuCoin, it'd cost you around about $8. Very low for both. You do also get further discounts if you are trading serious amounts each month on the platform. Something unique about KuCoin's KCS though is that you actually get daily rewards just for holding it in your account. KuCoin basically pay out a dividend to KCS holders based on how much they make from trading fees each day, which can vary, but it might be around 10% or more in dividends paid into your account, depending on how much KCS you have in there. The price of KCS, of course, can fluctuate up or down, but it is a nice bonus if you do have some coins. You're basically investing in the platform and getting some dividends. For BNB, you don't get this, but you do benefit, however, from Binance's quarterly token burns. This is where they actually take a proportion of the trading fees that they make, and then they buy back BNB coins and burn the coins out of existence. This has the effect of reducing coin supply and increasing the value given to each remaining coin, handing back some value to BNB holders, essentially like a share buyback. You can also stake BNB if you like, and it's also the native coin of the Binance chain and Binance Smart Chain. One of the biggest differences between the two exchanges though is trading bots. Binance for now only has one trading bot, and it's a futures grid trading bot. A grid trading bot lets you set up trading and volatility, where the bot will enter orders to essentially buy low, and then when the price moves up, it'll sell out and then buy back when the price moves back down again. The bot does really well in a market where the price is volatile but set within a certain price level. KuCoin, on the other hand, has a number of different bots and a dedicated trading bot section that's much more user-friendly, although it's only supported on the smartphone app for now. KuCoin has support for a dollar cost averaging bot where it'll just automatically purchase crypto at set intervals, and you can change all of the parameters for that, including how much you want to buy and how often. Binance have actually though recently added in this feature or a similar feature called recurring buy. Something KuCoin has that Binance doesn't have at all though for yet is support for setting up entire portfolios within the app. If you flick through the trading bot screen, you can choose to get exposure to any market segment that you like, including DeFi, gaming, Polkadot ecosystem, metaverse cryptos, or even copy other traders' portfolios, and the bot will buy everything in the exact proportions that you want. You can have full granular control as well, setting up your own portfolio, giving you a percentage of each crypto, and the bot will basically rebalance the portfolio and automatically keep your allocations wherever you want. Coming to security and KYC though, as of right now, KuCoin still doesn't require KYC info to actually trade on the platform. Binance have recently introduced KYC for everyone, and so you'll need to enter your ID and personal info to trade and use that platform. As crypto becomes more mainstream, it's going to be harder to have an exchange that lets people trade anonymously, but for now, this may be one of the biggest factors in deciding to use KuCoin if you do want to stay anonymous. I'd say overall, having Binance come out as wanting to become more regulated is probably a good thing overall for consumer confidence in the platform, but we can all make our own choice. Both platforms offer two-factor authentication, either using Google Authenticator or SMS authentication. Don't use text message for 2FA though. A hacker can SIM swap your number and get hold of your account. Google Authenticator or a device like YubiKey will be much safer. Another security feature is the ability to withdraw your funds to a whitelisted address, which is where you set up addresses that you can send your crypto to, and the only way you change them is by confirming the change via 2FA and your email. So it just adds in an amount of time and steps to transfer your crypto out in case your account gets hacked. KuCoin has a version of this feature called usual addresses if you set it up in the app, or manage address book when you use the web version. One other security feature that KuCoin has that I've not seen on Binance, like I said, is that trading pin. So it's a 6-digit pin that you have to enter every so often if you haven't traded for a while. Moving on though to staking and lending, which is where you can earn extra passive income on your cryptos. Both have support for this, and yields or rates will range anywhere from like 2% to 50% depending on the coin. I can't get into the pros and cons of this and how to choose what to do, but I do go over that much more in depth in the crypto investor course, so you can find out more about that. I'll link it in the description for you. But let's come to staking first, which is where you get returns from the blockchain itself. Binance supports most major coins and has very good staking support overall. It runs many stake pools itself, and you can easily select amongst the available coins and token offerings and just choose from the lock periods of 30, 60 or 90 days for most coins. After that, you'll need to reapply, and the staking rates may have changed, but there's not much you can do there. KuCoin doesn't offer staking for many big coins. Binance certainly has more, but you do have some smaller coins here, but these will be much higher risk investments overall, hence the higher staking rewards. Both have ETH 2.0 staking, so you can stake your ETH and earn those rewards, which is probably easier for most people than staking on the blockchain itself, which is going to require 32 ETH. Binance, though, also offers investment opportunities like Binance Launch Pool, where you can invest in new tokens to hit the platform, and you can get involved in Polkadot parachain auctions at the moment on Binance, and KuCoin are setting this up as well. Overall, for staking, I'd say probably Binance has a little more to offer in general. When it comes to lending out your crypto for a yield, though, both have a good product, although rates do vary on a daily basis. Binance offers locked and flexible savings products for stablecoins and many others, whereas KuCoin only lets you lend out on a flexible basis, meaning the interest rate is going to change day by day. Typically, KuCoin offers much better rates for US dollar tether lending, which it uses to lend out to futures traders on the platform and possibly others as well. Rates can get to around 30% APY or more during bull runs, which is very attractive. But during times of low demand, this can fall to as low as 5% or so. Binance typically is around 5% or lower, so KuCoin does have much better rates pretty much every day than Binance. Best to check at the time you want to lend though, as rates can change every single day, but both do offer flexible lending where you can withdraw at any time. For Binance, that'll be same day or next day, and with KuCoin, you can choose to lend for periods of 7, 14 or 28 days. So if someone hasn't paid you back yet, you'll have to wait for that term to expire. Coming to fiat currency deposits and withdrawals though, KuCoin actually just added card support. So you can use your debit card or credit card to buy crypto directly and have that deposited into your account for a fee of around 1.8%. If you're in Europe, you can actually use SEPA transfers, and they even support PayPal for some regions as well to buy crypto, but this may change depending on where you are. But there aren't any fiat trading pairs. So essentially you'll be using your fiat currency to buy a stable coin like USDT, or just directly buy something like Bitcoin. And if you want this payment option, you'll need to give your KYC info over to KuCoin. Binance used to have amazing banking support, but they've had to remove a lot due to regulations. You can deposit USD via a bank transfer if you have dollars via Swift. For pound sterling, your only option is a card deposit, and that has a fee of 1.8%. Binance also lets you trade actual fiat currency on the trading system itself though. So if you want to trade US dollars against Bitcoin or pounds or anything else, they actually have a trading pair to do that. You don't need to swap it into a stable coin first. As for fiat withdrawals, this will also cost you a card fee if you want to withdraw to your card, which you can do, and bank transfers are free if you have that option. KuCoin now also does support withdrawal to fiat currency, but it's a fairly complicated task. Basically, you have to pay an extra fee, like $1 or something, and then use a third party. PayPal is supported and a few others, but it may be a bit of an issue trying to get the currency actually out to PayPal, and depending on how much you're sending, they may or may not accept you doing it. As for crypto transfers or withdrawals, they are quite expensive and they both charge around the same amount. So for Bitcoin right now, it's about $30, and it's kind of the same for Ethereum, which is more than the actual blockchain charges. Well, maybe not for Ethereum, but certainly for Bitcoin. So they're definitely charging you a bit more than it actually costs to withdraw crypto from the platform. You can, however, have free transfers internally. So for example, if you have a Binance account and send to another Binance account, that's actually free of charge on Binance, and the same for KuCoin. All in all, Binance is attempting to move more into the regulated field, whilst KuCoin seems content with being a little bit more offshore right now, also allowing you to trade without any KYC. Binance is a little bit better if you're looking for some fiat on and off ramps, but support is patchy based on which currency you're actually using. Both have extremely low fees and are pretty much everything a more advanced trader would want, with KuCoin being a little bit more of that crypto-only exchange for sure, but they're both extremely good and I use both very regularly. If you want to know how to trade on each of these platforms, all those videos are below, and you can go straight through to sign up for Binance and KuCoin using the links in the description as well. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.